Kid Nation, welcome to the Kid Nation Extra. And we have a very special extra for you this morning because we have some great swimmers out there. We got Michael Phelps, we got Ryan Lochte, and amongst them is Kyle Gordy.
Hi, Kyle.
Who's the guy that we talked about, I believe, yesterday.
Is he a swimmer?
He is the most popular sperm donor right now in our world.
Oh.
Yes, he is.
Working day and night.
What's up, Kyle?
I'm doing good. Just laying in my bed talking to you guys.
Yeah, you're up early because you live in California.
You're not working, are you?
No, I'm not working right now. I'm just chilling at home right now.
Yeah. So, Kyle, the backstory is here. You started. You became an independent sperm donor. So you don't work with the banks, right?
No, I do not.
And you started fathering children, or not fathering, but you started giving.
How do you advertise your services if you just started organically?
Yeah.
How did you start?
I started on this thing called Craigslist. Well, I'm sure everyone heard of it, but they got rid of that section, so you can't actually use the personals anymore to advertise anything.
Right.
So now I just do it through word of mouth, and now that people know me, people can recommend me, and I'm in LA, so we have a large lesbian community. So that's how a lot of people find me now.
So you've helped are most of the people that you've helped lesbian couples?
Yeah, like 85%, maybe 90% of the people are lesbian couples.
Wow. And how many children have been successfully
Created
brought to this
by
world?
You, yeah.
18, and then I have another 5 on the way.
18, and you got 5 on the way. And so there was the news stories out there that the parents of these babies are starting to get scared because you may have oversaturated the market. And they're scared that maybe one day down the road, these kids could meet each other and maybe fall in love. So you want to help out with that, right?
Yeah, no, actually, see, the media isn't always accurate, I guess I could say. So this was only one girl, and this was my first recipient, and her friend actually, it was her wife's friend or something, sister friend or something like that. She hit me up. She wanted to, because she actually told her about me. So the girl that I have a kid already told her about me. So she hit me up. Then she wanted to use me. And then the other girl hit me up. The mom I already have a kid with, she said, I don't want you to use my friend because I'm worried about incest. And then I went over and I told her, listen, I keep in contact with all my moms. I have a group, a Facebook group for all my moms so they can talk, they can chat, they can know each other. And I told her, listen, everyone can, join. If they're worried about this, they can join my group. And there's essentially no risk of incest.
Oh, so that's okay. I get you. Now, I did receive a message when we were talking about you, Kyle. We're talking to Kyle Gordy, who's the world's most popular seed donor, independent. And this girl said that she was one of those. She was given birth to by her mother from a donor, and it was impossible for her to find her biological father. And when she did, he wanted nothing to do with her because he didn't want to tell her family. So she was very heartbroken about this subject. You, on the other hand, you want to be out there for these kids. If they one day want to meet you, you're totally cool with it.
Oh, no, of course. I've actually already met a few of my kids already, and if any of the moms want me to be in the kid's life, I'm happy to do it. I think it's great to be able to get to know the kids, and a lot of the moms love it that they have this option that they don't have with a sperm bank, because the sperm bank, it's usually a lot of times the guys want to remain anonymous because they're just because a lot of them are just college students that did this when they're younger and just wanted to make a little bit of extra money. For me, I'm looking to help, and, if the mom wants to know the dad, I'm completely cool with that, and they can contact me. I'm very easy to contact or find, and then we can hang out, and they can get to know me.
Okay.
Do you have a fatherly connection to any of the children? Do they feel like your kids?
One of them, I have a kid with a single mom, and that kid is almost 3. He's going to be 3 in March, and that one actually calls me daddy. We actually hung out in November, and we hung out, and he calls me daddy. And, well, he also speaks Hebrew, so he calls me daddy in Hebrew and in English, so it's pretty funny.
But you have no financial, other than just your donation, you don't have any financial responsibility. Otherwise, you'd be bankrupt, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. I have no financial responsibility, and California actually has certain laws regarding this. So in California, I'm actually I'm protected in some cases, not every case, but in some cases. And if I'm not protected, there's something called a step-parent adoption that I've had some moms do. So once they do the step-parent adoption, I'm automatically protected there.
Okay.
So you have taken care of these precautions just in case somebody comes after you for money.
Yeah, I have, but like I said, I also don't donate to like I'm not donating to like some broke person that doesn't have any money. Like I do talk to the people beforehand to make sure they can actually afford the kids, so these problems don't occur. And like I said essentially almost all my moms are lesbian couples or couples.
So you do your research.
This isn't really something.
And you have a legal.
I'm pretty careful with how I do with what I do. I'm pretty careful and make sure the moms can take care of the kids.
I have two questions, Kyle. If you're say Walmart and somebody says "Daddy," do you automatically turn around and do you know all the words to "That's just my baby daddy"? I'll hang up on this.
No, probably not. I probably won't know
Those
the
were
words.
very helpful.
Yeah. Thanks, Hal.
Do you have legal contracts you have these women sign?
I signed it with a couple women, and we went to and we got it signed and we notarized it with a couple of the women.
But
Other
not all
women, we didn't. Other women, we just had like a verbal agreement, which is fine because in California, a verbal agreement holds up in court.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you ever get paid? Or do you
No,
always
he's a donate. He donates these babies. Now, Kyle, when you're not making babies or donating, what do you do for work?
I guess you say counting.
Counting your dollar bills.
Count.
Okay, I got you.
Counting. Yeah.
Are you hoping this might turn into something like you're sharing your story? So I imagine the reality show offers are probably starting to come in.
No. I mean, I've talked to people before about it in the past, but it's never actually, it's never happened or anything. I don't think, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I mean, I would be open to a reality show. That's something that I could possibly be interested in it. But I've talked to so many people about this already, and I've had people contact me, and it never went through before. So maybe this topic's too controversial, and maybe they wouldn't want to air it.
That's what
makes money, though, Kyle. You know that controversy is what
Yeah,
gets viewership.
I know. I think people always tell me, "Hey, are you gonna do a show about this one day?" I'd love to watch it. I mean, I have a YouTube, Kyle Gordy, and I was thinking about filming my life.
Yeah, I saw your video.
Wow.
If they want to go check me out on YouTube, Kyle Gordy, and if they want to follow my journey, maybe I'll consider vlogging my life and stuff about doing all this sperm donor stuff. So people, follow my YouTube if you're interested in seeing more.
Now, Kyle, I'll be honest with you. You are far more normal than I expected you to be. I'll give you that, and I can tell why these women do trust you and bring you into their lives the way they do. Now, one of your services that you provide is you do natural insemination. And my main question that I had yesterday was how many of these babies have been created that way?
A couple. I can't think on the top of my head, but I'd say a couple of them. And I only roughly do maybe 10% are natural insemination, roughly. Okay. And usually it's women that are usually they'll tell me, because usually they'll ask me, they'll say, hey, what's the best way to do this? Or they'll talk to their doctor, and they'll tell me they feel like it'll be more effective doing it naturally, or they feel like they feel weird about doing it in a cup. They're like, I don't want to tell my kid when they're older that they're created by
a cup,
some guy going in a cup, and they want to make sure it was done naturally, because they want to tell their kid that.
Are you in a relationship? Like, do you have a girlfriend, boyfriend? I don't know.
No, I don't have any boyfriend or girlfriend. I mean, the only, I'd say real relationship I had was when I was 5, a girlfriend. Although I have dated, but like I said, relationships haven't really worked out for me. I know something said about I was bored in relationships, but, the media, I don't really have any way to defend myself and say, oh, that's not exactly what I said. It's
so that's
more
fake.
Well,
yeah, like I
Yeah.
said, like a lot of things I can't control what are said about me.
Right.
But it's more so relationships just haven't worked out for me, and relationships aren't for everyone. And you also have to look at it this way: most people get a divorce anyway. So once they divorce, it causes a lot of issues for the kids. And so, like my parents got a divorce, and they hated each other after the divorce. So right now in this situation, there's no reason to really, get married these days because, there's modern families are not what they were like 20 years ago. So
yeah, no, I get it. I was just asking. Yeah.
Yeah. So
if you do get in a relationship, would you take away the natural offer that you have?
I think I would, but like I said, I don't think I don't foresee a relationship in my future, especially with obviously they have to be a woman who's already really accepting that I have these kids out there. They're going to have to be like, oh, so you have kids, and she's going to have to be accepting of it.
Wow, what an interesting life you live, Kyle.
Yeah.
Very interesting life.
Very interesting.
And I'm glad we got to talk to you because you did get to clear some of the things that are being reported out there by some of these news stories.
And also, obviously, should I give it? Obviously, do you guys probably know? Like, my Facebook is probably down. I don't know if you guys checked.
Yeah, it's gone.
Facebook. Yeah, so obviously, if anyone wants to, since that's gone, if anyone wants to contact me, they're listening to the show and they want to contact me, they can contact me on Twitter, Instagram, Kyle Gordy, or they can email me at gooddonor101@yahoo.com. Or they can contact me through my website, bepregnantnow.com.
Bepregnantnow.com.
All right.
Bepregnantnow.com.
You got your bases
Look
covered.
at you, man.
As far as marketing and stuff and being accessible.
Yeah. So, like I said, if anyone's listening to, hey, there may be some babies created because of this.
You never know.
We were doing that now. So, if anyone's listening, be sure to hit me up on one of those platforms on my website, bepregnantnow.com, and or follow my Twitter and Instagram, and we'll hopefully
make a baby.
give you a kid without the sperm bank.
Al, you did do that. Indirectly, you did do that a few times, Big Al.
Amari Povich is on the other line wanting to talk. No, I'm just kidding.
You are the father, Kyle.
There's no disputing. He says it is. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, what if you're not attracted to the girl?
And she wants natural.
Does that cause problems, Kyle?
I insist on natural.
I have so many questions.
I've had this before. Actually, and a girl, I wasn't into her. I just what I ended up telling her was there's no physical way I could do it because I wasn't really into her, and she insisted on natural. And I just said no. I said, can we do it artificially? I just don't think. Obviously,
it's not gonna work.
Right?
I got you.
And you can't really perform. So I just told her, listen, I'm happy to help you, but I really cannot do it natural, and I hopefully you would respect my decision. She actually insisted, and I ended up just stopped talking to her because she kept insisting. I'm like, listen, I don't feel comfortable doing this with you. Ooh. It wasn't anything like wrong. It just a guy's a guy. If you can't do it, you can't do it.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to be mean. I was trying to be respectful and even offered her to do it artificially.
And the more she demanded, it's like,
no,
what's going on?
You were a challenge.
I'm taking that offer off the table, please. Wow,
that's awesome.
Okay, yeah. Those are some of the questions I had right there. Any more questions, Al?
Maybe over a couple of beers.
Have you fallen in love? Or did you feel?
No. Okay. I think I've had some girls that got into me that I've talked to. They're like, maybe wanted some relationship with me, some girls. But I've never really been like interested in any of the women. But we've been like friends. I'm friends with them, and we're pretty happy. And also, I should probably know. I don't know if it's stated, but I am a free sperm donor. So I don't know.
That's what makes it legal, right? You're free. You're not getting paid for your services.
Yeah, I'm not getting paid. Although, according to the law, it's actually legal to get paid for this. I'm not exactly for sure, but I'm fairly confident if I want to get paid, I could. But let's say I do travel somewhere, I do require my expenses to be covered, like flight and hotel.
Yeah,
so
sure.
Of course.
Someone's in New York.
A good sperm donor would.
Cover me. Yeah, of course. I'm not going to spend, I'm not going to spend like, if I'm
no
like
out-of-pocket cost.
Right.
Travel. Yeah.
Wow.
That'd be crazy.
He's got a rider.
Well, that right there is Kyle Gordy. His services are out there for you ladies if you want for free.
There you go.
So are mine.
And so are Big Al's, but I think Kyle's going to get more hits than you, Big Al.
Yeah, I think I got to beat, dude.
You do. You do, brother.
He's got 18 kids with 5 more on the way. Al, you're falling behind. You only got 17, dog, so you got to catch up.
I'm slacking. See, hey, that's a great story. Thanks for talking to us, man.
We appreciate you taking time,
No problem.
Kyle.
Get back to work.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, go back to sleep.
Take care, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Interesting.
I really wasn't expecting him to be so personable.
I told you.
I thought he would be kind of reserved and not social. That's the only way he could get women
Here's the thing.
or something.
I would think like maybe 1 or 2 women would let him, if he was a weird guy, go ahead and take part in that. But I think that he's so normal and he seems intelligent.
Did you look him up? Is he good looking?
Yeah, I looked him up. He just looks like a regular dude. Good looking. He's good looking. To some, I'm sure that's more than others, but yeah.
You want to take into consideration, what my kid might look like if I team up with this person.
He's a white dude. He's got dark hair.
Sounds like a surfer.
Yeah, I guess he's got the California vibe going on. He had buzz hair when I saw it.
What he does, and he says, "I'm an accountant."
He said, I guess you could say, or sort of an accountant, or something like that.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe it's
something.
Is he a drug
that was kind
dealer?
of suspicious.
Like, come on.
That was suspicious.
That was suspicious. Yeah.
Oh, maybe he doesn't want to tell us.
But then it's because it's not legal.
Maybe he's currently not employed, and he just doesn't want people to think that.
Yeah, you don't. That's not the first thing that comes up when you're unemployed.
Kind of into accounting.
Is anyone believing that he's not getting paid to do this?
That's what I'm saying.
He's getting paid under the table.
Obviously, he is.
He's getting paid under the table.
Man, come on.
No,
well, I don't know. We don't know.
And
what's he counting?
He's counting his dollars.
I said, yeah.
And doesn't have a job.
Right.
Yeah, he's getting paid on the table.
I mean, whatever. Props to him for making his way, doing what he wants.
All right, that's a very interesting extra right there for you, Kid Nation. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll send you into the weekend with that right there. We'll catch up with you on Monday with Love Letters to Kelly.
Love Letters to Kelly.
Chances for you to go out there to Florida. Thanks to visitflorida.com.
Call us with your pettiness.
And call us for Petty Monday. Well, have a great weekend. That was a great call. Wow.
Fascinating.